We have also, where'd it go? Where'd it go? I just had it. I just had it. I know, there it is. All right, so today I decided to try a sort of dipping sauce or maybe like a spread kind of thing. And I've been following this lady called Christie's Keto Lifestyle. I have my laptop over here. I've been doing a couple of her things, and I really, really like her ingredients. I like how quick and I like how tasty they are. I did do a cheesecake with her, and I will share that at the end. Okay, I think I still have a little bit unless my kids ate it. But I'll have a picture and everything on how I decorated that. All right, so let's just get going on this, okay? So again, this is just some type of spread or a sauce, and you can use it for various reasons. So I'm planning to make some tuna and a flatbread, and I kind of want to lay this on top of that. All right, so the ingredients are going to be mayo, and I would turn the camera, but this tripod is so, ugh. So anyway, okay, so I got this one here, mayo, which is really, really good one. I get this at Costco, and it's really inexpensive, or relatively inexpensive as opposed to other grocery stores. So we're going to do a cup of the mayo. We're going to do 3 tablespoons of mustard. I only have spicy brown mustard, so I'm sure it'll be fine. 3 cloves of garlic, and you just need whole because they're going to go in a processor. I have those. And then I have a bushel of cilantro, and I'm kind of glad I'm doing this because my little bushel I've had for a couple of days, so it's getting a little wonky. So it's a whole bushel of that. We're going to have 3 to 4 jalapenos. Now I have 3, but my kids really like it spicy, and I don't know. She doesn't even say to seed it. I think you just dip it in with the seeds and all. Then salt, and then some cumin. I'm not crazy about cumin. I really am not. I don't like cumin. I'm going to be honest, but I have it, and it's a half a teaspoon. So we're going to go exactly like how she is saying to do it. So let's go ahead and get all this stuff. I have my NutriBullet, and we're going to put it all in there. All right. My NutriBullet did not work. I think okay, so I had to change it to my food processor, which was better anyway. But here it is, you guys. I had 3 jalapenos, but I added the 4th. My daughter came in here and tasted it. So I'm going to taste it for the first time. So I'm just going to get a little bit. Oh, it has a kick. Wow. The only thing is, it does need a little bit more salt, and I might have took it out of the processor a little too soon. Let me get a spoon. I feel some of the cilantro a little too, it needs to be creamier is what I'm saying. So the only thing I think I'll do with this one is maybe add a little bit more mayo, and then do the emulsifier, what do you call the immersion blender? The immersion blender. I have that, so that's the only thing, but it's absolutely delicious. This reminds me, this reminds me a long time ago, I used to go to El Torito, or I don't know if they sell the El Torito avocado or cilantro avocado dressing. This reminds me exactly like that. It just needs to be a little bit more creamier and then a little bit more grinded up on the cilantro. It's a little too, I could still feel it, but it's really, really good. Okay, moving on. Let me set This up. Is, again, from Christie's Keto Lifestyle. It's the same lady. Now, this has gone viral from what I understand, like on TikTok. I don't have TikTok, but this is not the only person that I've seen this particular flatbread done. And every single person that I've seen, whether it be on Instagram or Facebook, talk about it going viral on TikTok. So I am really, really curious. It's cottage cheese. Let me tell you, it is used for everything, especially to do with keto. So let me give you the ingredients. It's going to be, I like to use the Good Culture cottage cheese. This, we're going to use a half a cup of it. We're going to have 1 egg as well, a tablespoon of grated Parmesan cheese, and then we're going to use some Italian seasoning and then some garlic powder, okay? Now, I picked this bowl because it has a little spout in it, but I think this is going to be too big, but I don't know. This is the first time I'm trying it, okay, you guys? So a half a cup of cottage cheese, 1 large egg, a tablespoon of Parmesan cheese, a half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay, so those are the ingredients. There it is. It said blend until smooth, so I'm not sure that's the way it's supposed to look. I think so. I think it'll be okay. There we go. And she said only 30 seconds. She's saying that we need to put this on a 7x10 sheet and do it in a rectangular formation. So I'm just going to pour it in there like that. And this is a very small baking sheet. 350-degree oven for approximately 30 minutes, she said. So, or until slightly browned. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the oven. What I'm gonna do is prepare the tuna, and I've done this before, but I'm just using this up. I have these, gonna use this one up here. I also have a little bit of bushel left of cilantro. I had made some salsa, so I kind of want to use that up. I love cilantro in my tuna. I have some limes I got to use up before they go bad. I also have a red onion I'm going to cut up. I am going to put a little bit of mayo, not too much, just to give it a little bit more creamy, because I got the jalapeno cilantro dressing. And then I like Dijon mustard in my tuna salad, if you will. You could put eggs in here, but with the flatbread, I have egg. And I think that's all I'm really going to put in here. Maybe a little bit of Parmesan. I have some Parmesan left. So I'm just trying to use up what I have. And so once I have the tuna in here, once I get it all mixed, I'll come back and I'll show you. We'll fill in the flatbread. And then we'll top it off with this dressing. All right. There it is. It's nice and creamy. And so now I'm just still waiting on the flatbread. In the meantime, I am going to clean up this kitchen. And, oh, I didn't put any Parmesan. Let me add a little bit of Parmesan, just a little bit, because I have some of it already shredded. And so I just put a little bit, just like a, what do you call that, a dollop maybe? So I'm just gonna clean up the kitchen and wash dishes and wait for the flatbread to be done. Got about another 7 more minutes on it. I think, from what I could see, I think I needed to spread it out just a little bit bigger, a little bit thinner, you know, because it's too in the center, it's still pretty wet, and yeah, but first time I've done it, so live and learn, right? All right, I'm gonna show you how it looks. I just took it out of the oven. She says you want it all golden brown. There it is. Now she said to leave it alone for about a good, I think she said like 5 to 10 minutes. Let it cool down before you take it out or whatever. So yeah, well, let me see if I can show you better. There you go, you guys. I don't know how it tastes. Usually things like this, I've never made anything like this, but they taste real eggy, and that's kind of concerning to me. That it would taste sort of eggy, but I don't know. We'll see. So I'm just gonna put it here. Here, let me bring you down, huh? And then I'm gonna take a little bit of the tuna mix. Oops, 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 oops. And then we're just going to, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put a little bit of this on top. I guess I should have spread this down a little bit. All right, and then we are going to fold it like a wrap. I don't know, I feel like I should have cooked the wrap a little bit more. There it is, you guys. There it is. And let's go ahead and taste it. My very first time making it, my very first time eating it, let me just say, I need to spread out the wrap, the bread, spread it out as thin as I can. 30 minutes is good, and I think it'll lend a little bit more of a crunch, because this is cooked. It's cooked. It's fine. It's just a little, you know? Everything came out delicious. Everything came out delicious. Let me eat this, and then I'll come back. I'll show you the keto cheesecake that I made. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go enjoy this. So good. All right, before I show you the cheesecake that I made, it's eating pretty good. I calculated the carbs a little bit. The good thing about Christy's keto lifestyle, I think it was, for every recipe, she gives you all the macronutrients on it for all of them, which is really, really good. So with the tuna and the little bit of the extra, the mayo didn't even have any carbs. The Dijon doesn't have any carbs. Negligible amount of carbs in the jalapeno. So maybe I've had 5 total grams of carbs with the whole thing. Protein is well over the top, maybe about 30 grams of protein. So probably even more with the tuna. So really good amount of protein. Let me show you. I'm going to put a picture right here of how it looked when it was all done. This is how it looks now. But this is so, so good. The crust is so good. It's made with golden monk fruit. I get the brand Lancato. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And then the sugar that's used for the topping is, I use a Swerve confectioner's sugar. And literally this took about, honestly, maybe 10 minutes to make, honestly. And the other thing too, it probably takes more time to clean out, let the strawberries soak and you know, do all that and all the prep things longer than it is to put everything together. Yeah. So this is what I took to my family's house, and I left one with them, my brother and my sister-in-law. And that night she texted me and she said, oh my God, you got to send me the recipe now because they all liked it. It really doesn't even taste like a healthier version of cheesecake, if you will. Really, really good. Really good. So anyways, I'm not going to have any right now, but that is it. Yeah, so really, really good. I guess dinner for me now because it's 3:15, so it's more like a dinner for me. I tell you what, though, I probably could have had one more. I probably could have. And the other thing, too, real quick before I let you go, I'm thinking of doing that flatbread like a pizza. I love basil. I'm thinking of doing that, but I just don't want to do the tomato. So I'm going to see what I can do instead of that, but something with basil and that wrap. It's going to be delicious. But whatever I do, I'll come back. All right, guys, that's it. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.